Hi friends! Today we have another STAMPtember exclusive set, and it's an adorable collaboration with Concord 9th. As with the other exclusive STAMPtember collaborations, this is a limited set, and once it's sold out it's gone for good, so snag it quick so you don't miss out. To start, I stamped the monster on dark blue cardstock with white pigment ink. I'm using colored pencils on dark cardstock, and the white pigment ink makes it easy to see the lines of my image. First I lay down a layer of white colored pencil. You can skip this step and go right to the colors you plan to use, but the white layer really helps the colors pop a little more. This is a great trick I learned from my crafty friend and coloring genius, Emily. And just in case they're watching, hi Vivi and hi Liam. Anyway, back to coloring. After I lay down a layer of white, I add a light layer of my lightest aqua color. Then I add my darkest color to add a little shading in the shadowed areas. I blend that with my two medium shades and then go back with the lightest shade to burnish down the tooth of the paper to get a smooth finish. Once I'm done coloring, I place the cardstock back in my MISTI and restamp the monster with Versamark before heat embossing him with silver sparkle embossing powder. As you can see, I accidentally shaded his arm a little longer than the actual stamped image, so I just used my Versamark pen to add a little more Versamark higher up, and then heat embossed it with silver embossing powder. Next, I stamp the monster's hand with white pigment ink and color it with colored pencils before heat embossing it with silver sparkle embossing powder. I love that this stamp allows you to stamp the monster with a waving arm or a hand that can hold the balloon or sign, and of course there are tons of sentiments to customize your greeting. Then I stamp the sign with white pigment ink and color it with colored pencils. Today I'm using POLYCHROMOS pencils as I like how many layers I can add without getting the waxy buildup you sometimes get with Prismacolors. When I'm done coloring, I stamp and heat emboss it, and then stamp the sentiment with VersaFine and heat emboss it with clear embossing powder. Next, I mask off the sign and stamp the signpost with white pigment ink. I color it and then heat emboss the outline. Once all the stamping and embossing is done, I add a little more shading with colored pencils. I also add a little bit of a shadow underneath my monster with white colored pencil. I trim my panel and add a strip of silver glitter cardstock before adhering it to a white card base. Finally, I add a little Nuvo crystal glaze to his belly, horns, shadow, and back, and then sprinkle the shadow and back with chunky and Prisma glitter. Off camera, I also add a few accents with a white gel pen. And that's it. You can find links to my blog and all of the products I used in the YouTube description below. And if you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up so YouTube knows you'd like to see more from me. Thanks so much for watching, have a wonderful day, and happy STAMPtember. See you soon. Bye.